What's up, guys, and welcome back to this FIFA season series. Where this week we're trying to get a win. That's really the main fucking focus of this week, because last week was absolutely atrocious. Bloody 1 point from 2 games, and just can't he take it? But back in good spirits. Chelsea are back in form somewhat, so I need a win. So I'm going to be playing as them, and yeah, let's get straight into game number 1. So here we go, game number 1. We're up against France. Really? Alright, fair enough. Right, we're up against France, and immediately one of my players is dead on the park, and we're trying to get ourselves an early goal here with Diego Costa, and he's just... Varane's just managed to block it, send it out for a corner, which we're going to send in here, and it's an absolutely atrocious corner in the end, but we've won ourselves a throw-in, which we're going to take. Gives it here to Marcus Alonso, and just take it back a minute. What is he doing, really? He's taking it on his right foot. That's perfectly poised for a left foot whip, but it doesn't matter because we're going to send it in. It comes to fuck all anyway, but I just don't know why he decided to take it on his right foot there. That was just bloody stupid. But anyway, we don't get anything from it, and we're going to move on here. As France now are on the attack here with Ousmane Dembele, who, well, it was a good hit. Give him that. Courtois equally to it, and sends it out for a corner, which is going to be sent in here. Well, it's easily defended by David Luiz, but it's sent straight back to Dembele, and he's going to shoot again, and, well, this time it's off target, but it's not looking too good for us in the early moments here with them constantly attacking, and corner after corner, and another one there very close with Varane, sends it just wide of the far post, and now they're on the attack again here, and it's sent to Dembele again, and this time Courtois, he's really saved us in the early stage of this game here. He's had save after save, and now it's my turn to try and attack here with Costa into Hazard, and it's easily blocked in the end, but I think it was Sabide there. It just blocks it and really takes any of the danger out of it. As fucking Diego Costa decides that he's now French, and he's just going to defend for them. He doesn't really fancy winning this game. As now we've finally got a ball through here for Pedro. Seriously, son, that was just get it on target. I mean, Lloris is a decent keeper, so he's probably going to save it if you get on target anyway, but to miss it completely from there is just unacceptable. I think it was Kante just had an absolute launch. It's going to be a bit weird because Kante are in both teams here, which is really... It's a bit of a... Oh my god, he's just hit the bloody woodwork. Just David Luiz there heads it away, and it just smashes Moses in the face there, and now we've gone out for a throw-in, which, yeah, not great. I think that's half-time, so make a few changes and just... Get a bit more going up front as Pedro now. He's just left Varane for dead here as he sends one in, and it's Hazard in the middle, and really comes to nothing. I think Costa really should have done more there. Should have got into the middle of the box. He's kind of found himself in no man's land. Has now sent a ball over here for Hazard. He's just pushing Sabide out the way, and he's launched it over, which is just not good. I'm going to make a few changes because I'm not enjoying this the way we're playing up front. Just not really much in the way of focused runs, and I think. Yeah, it was a good shot there by Fabregas. I think he's playing with telling his fullbacks to stay back constantly, as Costa really should have done better from that corner. That was golden opportunity to just kind of dink it over. As fucking Pogba there, well, that should have been 1-0. Pogba is a great opportunity for him to score a goal there, and it's well, I don't know what Pedro was doing there, trying to fucking mount Pogba, but yeah, I think he's telling his fullbacks to stay back, so every time we go forward there's just no space up front as Costa here tries to find Hazard, who makes a really stupid run, just runs straight into Sabide. He's got an acre of space over on the left wing, and he just never doesn't use any of it. He just runs straight, but it's, yeah, it was bloody Lloris turns on the acrobatics and comes flying out and saves a potentially goal-saving save there, as Pedro would have been in behind if he'd managed to get it. And don't really know what that shot was. I think it was Dembele just trickles it out for a goal kick, as we should launch up here now. A couple of minutes left as Fabregas, well, it's an absolute cluster, but it's coming back to Fabregas, and he's found an excellent pass here to Hazard, he's bloody yes, thank Christ for that. But Hazard fucking well hits it on his right foot when it's clearly, or hits it on his left foot when it's clearly an opportunity to hit it on his right and just send it round Lloris, and he decides to just kick it straight at him. Thank God it lands for Diego Costa for just a poke in, but that was absolutely atrocious, as we're now to park the bus. Oh my God, Griezmann here just running past everybody, and it's Yeah, it's a good save there by Courtois, who has really kept us in this game. And yeah, make a few changes, bring on Matic, Willian, a bit of fresh legs just to kind of hold on to what we've got here. And yeah, it's going to be an onslaught in the last few minutes here with France really looking to get something back. But we're trying to just play something on the counter-attack here. Well, I think Koscielny there just trips up Diego Costa as he was about to play Pedro back in again, and it's a red card. Well, that's extremely harsh refereeing there. I don't know why he's deemed that a red card. There was plenty of cover around him because, well, as I was saying, he's telling his fullbacks to stay back constantly, so there's always somebody there. But last minute, just have a little hoof with David Luiz there as he's sent it straight at Lloris, and it's the end of the game. So we've managed to get ourselves a win in Division 2. Finally, after 3 games, we've finally managed to get ourselves 3 points, which, well, yeah, it's the start, hopefully, of better things to come, and trying to just really stay in the league is really what we're here for right now, is to just get ourselves safe so we don't get relegated, because that would be bloody awful. And yeah, try and get ourselves safe in the division so we can focus on trying to get promoted later on in the season. But it's a decent game there, and try and get ourselves. I'm rambling on. What the fuck am I talking about? Right, let's get into game number 2.
Well, after 3 games, we're starting to get a bit of a feel about the ambition for a team, and this side certainly aren't going to go down. Whether they're going to go up, they've got to improve a little bit in that respect, I think.
So here we are, game number 2, and we're up against Atletico Madrid. So yeah, as Martin was just saying there, very interesting that he says that we're not going to go down, which is, well, if one win is all it needs to stay up, then that's great. As we're running the defence here with Eden Hazard straight off the bat, and it's an excellent shot. And Moya there does an excellent save to get it away, but it's yeah, it's interesting that he thinks that we're not going to go down, and we need work to go up, which is definitely the case. We need work to go up because it's quite a big points gap between where we are and where we need to be if we want to get promoted. Is now Costa here sends a ball through to Pedro, and he's somehow managed to find the bottom corner. Didn't do that the last game, but this game he's found the bottom corner, and it's only 6.5 minutes in. We've already got ourselves a goal, which is absolutely excellent. But it's not a goal to rest on our laurels with, because been in this situation before, getting very early goals and still managing to fucking concede millions of goals, which, yeah, not great. As now we're in again here with Diego Costa, and he's passed it into Eden Hazard, and then Hazard, he's rifled it into the top corner of the net. We're 10 minutes in, and we're already 2 goals up. This is just brilliant. But as I said a minute ago, it's nothing to be confident about, because we have conceded well more than 2 goals in a game of football this season, which is not excellent. So yeah, it's a good start, and hopefully we can try and hold ourselves. As some awful defending there by Kante, just ran straight past him, and now he's just gone past Fabregas as well. So it's not good. Oh my god, this is really bad. But David Luiz just says, nah, I've had enough of that. But he's just passed it away. He's just given it away, and now we're in a really bad. Oh my, he's given a penalty. He's given a fucking penalty. Oh my god, Fabregas, what are you doing? Right on the edge of the box, and he's just stuck a foot in the back of him and given away a penalty. This is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Here's Gamero just sends it in really easily. Nothing. Oh my god, cannot be handling this. Some awful defending. I'll take my due. It was awful defending to begin with, but just to stick your foot in the back of him is not good here. Here's Eden Hazard. We're trying to run the defence again. We've got good bit of it in the first half, or first kick-off, and another good chance there to try and get ourselves a goal, but it came to nothing in the end. Is now Atletico looking for something else. Is I think it was Koke, or no, it wasn't. Somebody kicks it, and Courtois managed to send it out for a corner, which is sent. Oh my fucking god, he's managed to get it back. What was I saying a few minutes ago about not being able to hold on to leads? Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Managed to concede 2 goals, and that, I think, we're not going to get to see the replay, but I think that was going wide, and I think bloody Moses stuck it in his own. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been, because it wasn't technically an own goal, but that was, yeah, really should have been cleared off the line. We had 2 players there on the post, and neither of them managed to get it away. They just helped it in the net. As I sent a ball over the top here for Costa, and I think it was Jimenez manages to get a foot on it and send it away. As now we're on the attack again here with Eden Hazard, and I'm just going to try and run past Jimenez, and he's managing to outpace him. He's come inside past Jimenez, and he's passed it into Kante, who, well, it was an absolutely atrocious attempt. not known for his goal scoring, but he should really have put a bit more power into that than he did. As I make a few changes, just push Hazard a little bit further forward and move Fabregas up into a more attacking role. As Costa there just sneaks in, steals the ball, finds Hazard, who's just sent it back to Costa, and it's a weak effort in the end by Diego Costa. Really should have done better than he did there. As now David Luiz getting run all over the place by Koke, and Moses does a good job to get in and just break that up, because it was a really dangerous situation. He was just sending me left, right and centre. I had no idea where he was going. And now on the counter-attack here, trying to get something, is Pedro. He sees Costa free, but Felipe Luis makes a really good block and gets a foot on the ball and just gets it away, because I think if I'd managed to get the ball through to Diego Costa, he would have been in behind, and possibly a really good attempt for a goal. Is almost breaks for us there as Diego Costa gets a foot on it, but it just moves a bit too far in front of him, and Moya there gets an easy attempt to save it. As make a few more changes, bring on Willian and Matic, just to add a bit of fresh legs to the scenarios. He's given it away, and I'm trying to pass it here to Diego Costa. For some reason, Hazard's made a million bloody touches, and then eventually sends it to Diego Costa, and it's blocked really well by Felipe Luis in the middle there, and it was almost a guaranteed goal if it had come to Diego Costa. As somehow we ended up with the ball getting given as offside there, with Eden Hazard lying on the ground and Moses just running into him with the ball. As Hazard goes around Godin and manages to win ourselves a free kick here with 8 minutes remaining, and Godin gets a yellow card for that, so we're going to send it in, and Matic in the middle here looking for it, and he's managed to find it, and he's somehow managed to loop a header into the far post, and I don't know how he's done that. He's only been on the pitch for a couple of minutes, really. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know what to do. I've just been running up to the camera and celebrating, but I mean, it's been highs and lows. Managed to get 2 goals in the first 10 minutes, and then we went bloody 70 minutes just without any real opportunities for goals, and they managed to pull one back with a stupid bloody penalty and a bit of luck on their goal when it hits Moses and goes in. But we're on the attack again here with Willian, just trying to find that final nail, and he's, oh my god, Willian, honestly, son, what? That was worse than Pedro. It really was, just absolutely atrocious. But oh my god, if bloody Griezmann had managed to score there, which is well within his bounds, then we'd have really had a bad situation there with him managing to tie the game up. But that's the end, and it was a very tough game and a very up and down game. It was not an enjoyable game. It was for the first 10 minutes, and then the next like 70-80 minutes were fucking atrocious. But thankfully we managed to win it. God knows how, but we managed to win it. And you can see he only had 4 shots on target in that entire game, and somehow managed to score 3 goals, which he had 6 and only managed to score 2. So you can see where the errors lie. And I don't know what I'm talking about again. I'm just going on. And anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll try and actually make more sense next week. I've been really just not speaking well properly today, but anyway, yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, then do be sure to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe as well if you want to listen to more of my aimless, pointless ramblings that have been going on. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for some more FIFA. Goodbye.